Hello guys, good afternoon. Seated here is Howells Family in Howells TV. So today we have a new content. Today we're not talking about politics. Today it's something about mothers. And as you've seen, I am too big. I can't even stand. So today we are going to talk about my pregnancy journey, how it has been, and we're going to share it with my husband. Let him say something so that we can go into the kitchen.
Thank you guys for really coming here. Actually, we're so glad to be giving you very hot contents. And right now, this evening, we have something just the way my wife has said it. We are beginning to give you what it calls the 9 months period is not a joke. And actually, we are trying to synthesize and make you understand what really, if one day, one time you get to this, this journey, you really expect what you'll expect. That is what we are trying to expound for you guys. And let's begin it.
Yeah. So what I can really say, since day one when we got we were going to have a baby, first of all we were so happy. It was not a mistake, it was planned. That's why we were happy. So from the first week, let me call it the first trimester, it has not been, it wasn't so exciting anyway. To some point it really affected me. At the same time it affected him, and for me, maybe the mood change, the morning sickness thing, which I always had from people, uh, to experience them, it was now real. It was not easy. So ladies out there, manze, when you get there you have to be strong. And for the husbands, or the what, the hubbies, it was, I think you should visit a doctor for you to be advised, because sometimes you already have moods and it brings in the moods, so you can imagine how to handle that. It was tough, but for babe, I think we fought through the first trimester. We've tried. Although it was not easy because I had my moods, he had his. I think it's just God. We had to go through it. Na tukaimaliza poa. What can you say about the first trimester?
Guys, I can tell you, it isn't easy as you may think. And I think what really I would really have to say without really giving you any or having any omission is that it's not an easy thing. Actually, at first trimester, I think we were off. We were just off.
Yeah, we were losing
And I think what I wanted is actually not what she wanted, and it took me time really to understand that it's just the basics of hormonal changes in a woman, and sometimes as a man you have to step backwards a bit, just to really empathize with her and understand what she's going through. And I can tell you guys, away from that, there's something I want to tell you. If there's anything that I like about my wife, is the kind of approach that she gives me every time that she wants to, surprise me. This thing was all a surprise. I can say that we woke up very, very robust and energetic in the morning, and we went through our business throughout the day, and then, you know, I don't know what took us to a pharmacy, a clinic, and we. I think she was not feeling okay, and me, I had not really realized that perhaps it's something to do with pregnancy or anything. But when we reach the pharmacy, I don't know the kind of gimmicks. I don't know. She's just so smart. My wife is just very, very smart. I don't know what time she got to, really talk to the pharmacist secretly, and they gave me a big bang of a surprise. we did the test, and you know what? The pharmacist comes very boldly and tells me it's negative. She's not pregnant. Oh my God, what a surprise. I really love that. And you know, I didn't notice anything. When we came to the house, my wife came, got to the kitchen, prepared the most delicious food. I took the food. And then you know what? When it reached the time for bedtime, oh my God, we had switched off the light. In fact, she told me, switch off the light, baby, let's sleep. And then in the middle, she tells me, baby, switch on the light. And then there, I see her socks, man. A very perfect surprise. She indeed surprised me.
Yeah, perfect as in a pack of the small socks for kids now. I told him, you're gonna be a daddy. Yeah, that was a nice surprise. I didn't want him to just to be so common. Munenda hospitali, yeah. It was a nice surprise. We prayed, we thanked God, and we started the journey. Yeah.
And I can tell you, actually, if there's anything that I have learned throughout the pregnancy period, when your wife is pregnant, you are taxed. In fact, you are obligated. If I were perhaps a member of parliament or a legislature, that is, I would really want to impose some rule over men, so that during the time when your wife is pregnant, my friend, just bow down and understand her. There's a lot of things that these women go through. There's a lot of changes, body changes, and everything. You might have married her while she was very slim, and very portable, you know. But come on, suddenly she starts to grow big. Like my wife, actually, I think up to where we're talking right now, I think she's added almost around 20 kgs, if I'm not wrong. Almost 20 kgs. You know, and if you know you are a man who doesn't really understand this kind of, changes, hormonal changes, body changes, shape, and everything, you might have married her when she was very young, very, flexible and all that, and then suddenly she just becomes a whole big of a bag of cement, and you have to, live with it and take it that way. So I think if a man is not really in her shoes to understand at that time, such changes can really be so, so detrimental if a man is not informed and prepared, So that is it.
Yeah. So when you now realize you're pregnant or something, I think mine it took like 2 months before I started visiting clinics. That is in the third month, and I'll really appreciate him. Men out there, be with your wife, take them to clinic. You are needed on the first clinic to also be advised 1 to 3, and that helps you guys grow throughout that pregnancy. Babe, thanks for the support. It has actually all the clinics we have been together. So I think I couldn't imagine going to the clinic alone. So if your man or your hubby is not that busy, let him make a point, even if it's asking for permission when where he's working for him to take you to clinic. Play that part on that pregnancy journey. It really helps a lot. And throughout the first trimester, I think change of food and everything, at least for me, like I couldn't eat my food. He used to cook, so I used to eat his food, which is at least I was trying to eat, because sometimes you lose that appetite and it's not good to stay hungry. So I really appreciate for playing a big part in this journey. That was the first trimester. second, what can you say about it?
Oh, amazing. I think now at second trimester, I really started to have a nod of really what I was expecting, because I don't want to go into details, because there's a channel that really consists a lot of people, and my mother-in-law is here, and my father-in-law is there, my in-laws are here, people I really respect a lot. I wouldn't really want to go in so much deep, but you understand, when it comes to a husband and a wife, there are a lot of kind of notes that I made in the second trimester, because actually things were really going the way I really expected, but it's scientifically proven that it happens that way. So uh, I think I had a lot of jubilation in our second trimester, and we really got along in many of times we really got along in our second trimester. Who knows, better. If you don't really do, then maybe do some more studies, and you will really understand what I mean. Again, yeah, but I think there's something I really want to say about my wife, which is really, really, a point of to be noted, notable, and this is, you know, I was thinking, I thought, like, sometimes there's this quote that goes by, men says that, when your wife is too much, wordy, and too much quarrelsome, and too much uncontrollable and all that, that the best medicine is to do what? Do whatever I did. No, actually, to her, that doesn't really work. It doesn't really work. In fact, she got her energy up to the last time. She's so energetic, my friend. You'll want her even to sit down. She won't sit. She's so busy. She's busy moving up and down, doing everything. She want to get to her kitchen, ensure that it's clean, her house is clean. You tell her, baby, but you're so tired. You're supposed to relax. You're supposed to relax. She won't get you. She want her house clean. She want to move left and right. She will wake up in the morning. Let me tell you guys, sometimes you just have to really understand your person. My wife can wake up very early in the morning. She's loaded. Manze, she's very loaded. And she wakes up in the morning, leaves me on bed, 6 a.m. She's going to you understand her career. She's a career woman, okay? She's going after it. She's going after it, and she's loaded. Man, it's a big lesson. Men out there, watch out. You just have to understand your women.
So what I can really say on my second trimester, I'll thank God, because it has also been smooth. So I was able to focus on my career. I was so energetic. I used to do house chores, as he says. I used to do like everything. I forgot I was carrying something, because I'm a makeup artist, I'm a nail technician. I used to do all that. Imagine going to do for a wedding, to do a bride makeup, and you're pregnant. I don't know, I could even forget I'm pregnant, do my work well. I used to work from 6 maybe to 8 without getting tired. But on maybe one day I could take an off, rest a bit, because if you overwork yourself, it's kind of dangerous. But I can say it has been smooth. We could go, because the second trimester is the time we could use to go eat choma with the babe, because we are saying the baby comes, is going to Kazia's to go and eat chomas. So it has been smooth. It has been nice, and we really thank God for that. So even what I can say, as also to guide people out there, second trimester is when now you realize, oh, if your project, you have to arrange everything. Maybe if you want to move to a new house, move for the babies, like you want to change like everything, you want to work on, that is when you have that energy as ladies. So what I can advise, when you are, before you click your third trimester, second trimester has a lot to do. You have to check on, buy new clothes for yourself, buy kids clothes, move, buy what and what. And then if you have that energy, because me, I had all that energy, we did all that. By the time you're clearing your third trimester, no, you're already tired like a pig, as you can see. Yeah. Yeah, back to the third trimester, or
third trimester. I don't know much about that. I can't really say that I will say much. I think she knows better about that trimester, but I think I'm much well acquainted with the second trimester and what happened and all that, and even the first trimester. But third trimester, maybe perhaps she knows better. She'll dig so much into what really it's been.
Yeah, I think that trimester, when you just click 7, the day things change. You become heavy. You stop doing some work. You can't even cook sana, because now that is the time you need this mania to get to the kitchen. Vyombo you can't. By the way, it's tough. When you just click the third trimester, it's kind of tough. It changes. For me, it really changed, and I saw it. But then I think after a month, you get used to. Now you shazoea, you can't bend. Where's yosha nyumba? You have to buy that big broom. Like, I don't know. But sometimes you can try cook, but ukishindwa, that supportive hubby, tell him, hey babe, hapo nimeshindwa, because you can even collapse in the kitchen. So I think that third trimester is now when you finalize everything. As much you don't have that big energy, but then you have to finalize everything, like how we did, buying baby's clothes, buying stuff. You have your friends throwing party for you. Now you are closing up the chapter. So for me, third trimester, but I've been going back to my work. I've been working. So pia tusijifanye wazembe, because the advisors don't sit sana, work but then control, because the doctors advise us to tembea hivyo blah blah nini, yeah, stuff like that. But I can say imekuwa hapo, si kama second nilikuwa naruka. I could walk from here to Mombasa, yeah, but now had to control, like we could travel, you can't go for long distance, as in, yeah. But we thank God we are finishing it. We have like very, very few days. Anytime, by the way, we have already packed everything. So anytime we are off to bring this baby home.
Can't you tell like that? Tell like that. Tell
Yeah.
Like that. No. This other side. Okay, very. Okay. I know we indeed, and I tell my wife every day, that is indeed a different journey altogether. And it's better we talked about the new journey. It's a whole new journey here where I am expected as a father, and she's expected as a mother, and we have to bring up somebody. We have to bring up and really shape up this person to be somebody who, can really fix so well and interact and, fit so well in the society, so that we don't be blamed left and right next day that we brought up, another type of a person that has never existed, So it really calls for a lot of awareness and a lot of knowledge,
Yeah.
a lot of wisdom also, as being parents. We've never been parents any day before, but it's our first time. So we are really making a point that I know we are starting a new journey, and it's a whole different journey.
Yeah.
And my wife and I must be very ready for it. It's not about, I don't know what kind of readiness is already ringing in your mind, but what I just mean is that I have now to act like my dad, It's so pleasure. Such a pleasure.
It calls for responsibility.
Yeah.
For sacrifice as a mother.
Yeah.
For what? For?
Generally, I know there's nobody who's been brought up in this world without a mother. Mothers are just so amazing, and then the first thing I know is that my wife is so amazing to my baby, and I know, I know, yes, it calls for responsibility. I am needed. In fact, her motherhood period, this is her motherhood period. When her motherhood period starts, at that time things change, and I'm needed in a different manner. But what I would really want to say, tilt, tilt. What I would really want to say is that uh, emotionally, how are women, women need us. Like my wife need me more emotionally at the time when, you know, she's delivered, and you know, she's there nursing her baby, and doing 1, 2, 3 things that is expected of a mother, and I have to be there for her, you know. I think that is the greatest time, that is the best time that you can be there for your wife, because, you know, you met her, she was alone, that, you know, you made her into that, now she's having somebody. That is the most time when she really needs your trust, she really needs your commitment, she really needs your patience, and she really needs your understanding.
Yeah, and I think when the baby arrives, I think there will be other challenges. I hope you are going to overcome them, because they always say when the baby comes, we always forget these humans here. So we pray that when the baby comes, we will have to deal with that challenge. Yeah, I just pray so. And in everything, the hospitals where we are going to deliver, we just put everything in God to have control in everything that is going to happen. So until then, I think I'm good. I think you've had my journey. I can't complain, and women out there watching me, just be strong for your baby. Work, don't lazy around. And if you have you're not sure about something, visit your gyna or your doctor to check you up before it's too late or anything. Yeah, and eat well, eat fruits. Yeah, those things we are told, always do them. Drink a lot of water. I've really tried to follow those things, and that's why I'm here right now. So my journey hasn't been bad. I thank God. Let's wait for baby Atis or Otis.
And we want to make some validation, and you know, appreciate a few of couples actually who have been there for us, and we won't be so, you won't be so perturbed if you hear us mention a few, you know, families that have been really with us in this journey. And personally, I would really want to, you know, thank my brother, my elder brother Moses, because most of the time, Moses Olonde, that is my brother, really, challenge me with a lot of wits. He's a man of wisdom, and you know, it takes me through what is really expected, and what is that, and that is so beautiful, you know, when you are there, and your people, whichever process in this life that you're going through, you see your people are there with you, you know, they encourage you, they tell you what is expected, and you know, they give you a pat on the back when it's necessary, and when it is also necessary, they scold you. It's allowed, you know, for them to scold you, and it's, you know, you getting so much out of the line, you know. And another one, I would really want to thank Valentine, yeah, Valentine Nyanchama, for our wisdom. She's always been there for us, mostly wisdom wise, you know, with a lot of weights about what is expected of parents, and you know, and you know, that has been really preparing us, you know. We've had time, sometimes we've sat down together with my wife, and we have, you know, concretely reached some very good, conclusion about what is expected of the two of us.
Yeah. And for me, I'll really thank Harriet, my sister, Redemptor, my sister, my bro Steve, my mom, my dad also, because the dads are always concerned, hey, uko vizuri? Every time they call you, yeah, they won't tell you direct, but they also want to see you doing good.
Sure.
Also thank my friends, and being the CEO of Ella Beauty, I want to thank my staff. They understood my moods when I was down. They have gone with me directly in a good way. I really thank them for giving me an easy time. And to finish it all, I think I have to thank this human. I think yeye amebeba kila kitu. Yeah. And yeah, that's all.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
To our parents, really thank you. You gave birth to us, and now we are also having this journey.
Yeah, we are
just the same
feeling
way
the earth.
you did to us. We thank you very, very much for really always. By the way, our parents are so witty. I don't know if you've ever known. They have wisdom. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Our parents have wisdom.
Very, especially
Yeah.
the mom. Yeah.
My mother. By the way, let me tell you guys, if you want to know, my mother is not a joke. She just doesn't tolerate nonsense. Every one of us here, we just bless it. Our parents have been there for us, by the way. It's something that we have really to appreciate. They have had a lot of energy for us. Your dad, I remember, most of the time dad is there for us. Your mom too is there for us. You've just shown us love. And that love is what we are showing you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. And
Bye.
subscribe to our TV. We love you.
We love you.
Yeah.